So, guys, the former presidential aide to Jonathan, Reno Omokri, has a message for Nigerians concerning what is going on in Nepal right now. He's saying that Nigerians should not replicate what is going on in Nepal. You know, a few days ago, there have been serious issue in Nepal right now that the government came out and banned social media in that country. The youth said no, it will not happen. When I don't cross boundary for this one, when I don't really cross boundary, and they come out in the street protesting, asking them to reverse it. They insisted, and they continue being in the streets until the prime minister resigned. Many political leaders in that country has left the country right now. The interim government, when you just enter, now reverses that particular policy. And now they have destroyed so many government properties in that country. Now, you know, say whenever some of these things is happening in a different countries, I remember when Burkina Faso issue was happening, such a thing also came up. Whenever you see some of these things happening in different countries, other countries that are not doing well, that they know themselves that they are not doing well to their people, will be afraid. If you are doing well as a leader in your country and you are seeing all this country, the only thing you need to do is just to give advice and call them and call them for peace. You will not be afraid. Who knows if my people will not start replicating what is going on in my own country? Because you know you are not doing well. That's why you are calling your people not to do that in your country and giving them reason. And now start telling them all the achievements the government has made. You don't need to tell your country, your people, what you have achieved. They are the ones to know that you have done well. You're going to explain, tire, because you know that what you are doing is not reflecting in people's life. Now, because of that that's going on in Nepal, former presidential candidate Reno Omokri has cautioned Nigerians against call to replicate the issue anti-government protests that have rocked Nepal, warning that such action could destabilize the country. In a Facebook post on Wednesday, Omokri referenced the destruction that trailed the NSAS protests in 2020, insisting that Nigeria could not afford another round of unrest. Before they deceive you into doing such a thing in Nigeria like they are doing in Nepal, please fact-check me. Before we fact-check Reno Omokri, let me tell us something. There's no way he will finish all these things he's about to tell us now without being tribalistical. Yes, now. I just said that, but just listen. You understand what I just said now. Let's fact-check Reno Omokri. The Lagos state government built the first forensic laboratory in Africa, and that facility was burned to the ground along with other multi-billion naira public infrastructure during the NSAS protests, he wrote. Omokri added that the damage forced the autopsy of late singer Mohbad to be conducted in the United States rather than Nigeria, making us look big for nothing country. I love that particular statement there. Big for nothing country. If really we are not big for nothing country, not about only Mohbad, how many of our politicians are doing their medical treatment in Nigeria till today? Yes. Even from the past administration them till today, how many of them they do their medical checkup in Nigeria? If you are not good for nothing. Let's continue. 8 bat buses and several courthouses and police stations were also raised during the protest. And according to the organized private sector, the damage to Lagos stood at $305 million, Omokri said. The former aide also criticized that he described as the hypocrites of some of the protesters. Listen very well. We are going to that particular side now. The funny thing is that many of those who led the NSAS protests in Lagos were neither from Lagos nor even pay taxes in Lagos. Interestingly, they came from states with a humongous worse government than Lagos State. Are you seeing it? I told you that before we finish fact-checking Reno Omokri in this thing he's saying, he will go tribal, and that's what he's doing. Yet, their states were left unharmed while they inflict serious damage on Lagos' economy, he argued. Omokri further warned against external influence and attempts at regime change, linking them to previous demonstration. And then, Last year days of range protests inflict damage worth 200 billion naira on northern Nigeria and almost destabilized Nigeria to the point where Russia flag were being paraded to instigate a Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger type regime change in Nigeria, he claimed. On the state of governance, Omokri defended Nigerian political stability and economic progress. Nigeria is the only African country where 5 former presidents or head of state lives peacefully and work with incumbent governor via the council states. He noted, listing General Yakub Gowon, Ibrahim Babangida, Abdulsalami Abubakar, President Olusegun Obasanjo, and Goodluck Jonathan. So this one now is an achievement for Nigeria. Oh my God. He also pointed to growth in economy and federal student loan scheme as example of reform. Our economy expanded by $67 billion in just 2 years, moving Nigerian GDP from a 269.29 trillion naira economy on May 29, 2023, when Asuwaji became president, to 372.8 trillion naira today. Meanwhile, almost a million indigenous students are benefiting from the student loan initiative of the federal government, he said. Omokri concluded by urging young people who still wish to do that to begin from their home state. If incidents of good governance are still not satisfactory and you want to replicate the Nepal wahala, then please, by all means, start from your state of origin, Omokri wrote. I told you that you will not finish this thing without being trabaletical. Now, let's first check all the things where he talk. All the things he mentioned now, that the former president in Nigerians are living in Nigeria peacefully, that the economy, he's not telling us, speaking grammar for Nigerians, how the economy is in Nigeria. You don't need to tell Nigerians that their economy is good. They are the one to know what is going on in their economy. Has anything changed in their life? That's what you're supposed to know. You are in US and you are telling the Nigerians that the economy in Nigeria is good. Why not bring back your family in Nigeria and live in Nigeria? Yes, now, if things change in Nigeria, an average Nigerian will tell you that people don't need to start speaking grammar for Nigerians for them to know that things have changed in their country. All these things are a waste of time. If things change, they will know. I remember my humble self, Peace and love. Don't play.